We are visiting this morning with Stephanie Epperson. Great to have you with us, Stephanie. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
It is a pleasure. You're here to talk with us about a brand new recording project. But before we get to that, let's introduce yourself to the listeners.
Okay, sure. I am from right here in Bristol. I'm originally from the Virginia side of Bristol and now live on the Tennessee side with my husband and daughter. I've been singing my whole life, but mainly publicly for about the last 17 or 18 years. And just got really serious and got down to business with this music. The summer of 2009, I really started to pursue music actively.
What are some of your influences, and how did you decide on what particular style of music you wanted to try?
Probably my main influence is my mom. She was also a singer, and she sang quite a lot of country music, but she did a gospel album when I was a kid, and it was just really a blessing, and I didn't realize how much of an influence that would have on me or what kind of impact that it would have until, I began to get serious about my career. And as far as the style of music that I write, I'm not even sure that it has, that you can really put a style on what I write. It just kind of happens like it happens, but I have a lot of country influences from my childhood that have kind of intertwined with a lot of Southern gospel that I've heard in church, hymns and old-fashioned type things mixed with a little bit of the contemporary influences that are more popular today. So it's a little bit of everything.
The new CD is titled Expectations. Tell us about that title and some of the songs on there, if you would, please.
The album title, that's actually the title of one of the songs, the title track, Expectations. And that song was originally written for an independent film that I was in and asked to write the soundtrack for. And the film was called The Grandmother, and it was about a lady who had been adopted as a child and had later on inadvertently met her birth mother and just found that, what she felt like she'd been searching for most of her life turned out, to be something that she hadn't expected. And she just sort of, realized that she had something more important in her life, and that was love and family and God and so forth. And so the song was inspired by the film, but I felt like it belonged on my album in a lot of ways, and so that's where that came from.
All right, well, let's listen to some music right now. I have 3 cuts queued up here. Illuminate, Almost Home, and Tomorrow May Never Come. What would you like to tell us about those 3 songs?
Illuminate is just something that I felt like writing because I felt like that as a Christian's duty is to be a light and to go out into the world and touch people in a positive way. And some people ignore that calling, like I did personally for many years, and just kind of sat back on my heels and didn't do what I now believe I was called to do. And some people, everybody has a different calling, but some people, just like me, are afraid to reach out and take that step of faith and do what they're supposed to be doing for God. And so that's what inspired the song Illuminate. And so it just kind of means to be a light. Tomorrow May Never Come was actually another song that I wrote for an independent film that I was in, and the film was called No Tomorrow. It was an inspirational film to a lot of degree, so it inspired me to write the song Tomorrow May Never Come, and I felt like it also belonged on my album. Really think it has been a blessing for me personally, and I hope that it will be a blessing for a lot of other folks.
We're listening to and talking with a very talented Bristol native, Stephanie Epperson, and her new CD, Expectations. Let's listen to the music right now here on the One to Turn to, WZAP.
Everybody wants to be something special. We all need a reason to believe. Somebody needs some inspiration, and somebody's just what someone needs. What are you waiting on? What's holding you down? Something's calling out to you. Don't wait another minute to come around and illuminate the lips of the loneliest child. Make it spark wherever you go. Leave your mark and someday you'll know that you made a difference in the most special way. Don't hesitate to illuminate. Have you ever needed to be lifted up? Don't you remember darker times? We need to stand together and stick up for each other in one mind. What are you waiting on? What's holding you down? Something's calling out to you. Don't wait another minute to come around and illuminate the darkest places. Light up every face and bring a smile to the lips of the loneliest child. Make it spark wherever you go. Leave your mark and someday you'll know that you made a difference in the most special way. Don't hesitate to illuminate. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Hurry up, don't wait. Places and light up every face and bring a smile to the lips of the loneliest child. Make it spark wherever you go. Leave your mark and someday you'll know that you made a difference in the most special way. Don't hesitate to illuminate.